Hello everyone, this is the Cardboard Kid coming to you live from Boston on Friday, April 10th. Hope everyone is well during this pandemic that we're going through, which is very serious. Once again, hope everyone is safe, following guidelines. Very serious time in our history. Today I'd like to talk about the 1971 Topps set. There's been a lot of videos that have been on YouTube showcasing cards. It's a very special set for me because it's my birth year, and it's always been a set I've tried to acquire in high grade. And I was going to show you some of my cards that I've been able to put together over the years. Some of them, some of the PSA cards that I've been able to put together over the years. I've most of the set either raw or graded. But just a couple quick things about 1971, some quick facts. I'm an amateur historian, love to know what's going on from year to year and past decades and centuries and just history in general. So in 1971, at year's end, the Dow Jones Industrial was at 890. I think early in the year before the pandemic started, it was close to 30,000. Cost of a gallon of gas was 40 cents. You could buy a new Dodge Charger for $3,600. The number one TV show on television was All in the Family. That year, the 26th Amendment was ratified to lower the voting age to 18. Walt Disney World opened in Florida in October of that year. The average cost of a new home in the United States in 1971 was about $25,250. And 1971 officially marked the start of the digital age when the microprocessor was invented by Intel. Now, getting back to the black bordered beauties, the 1971 set that we all of us vintage collectors love. I'll start with a few of my, most of my 71s are in PSA 7, 8s, and I have some 9s and 10s, but I just grabbed a handful today to show you some of the ones that I really like. So first off, we have the Nolan Ryan, Carl Yastrzemski. This is one of my favorite cards because in the 1980s, my mom bought this for me as a Christmas gift. We have Bobby Bonds, great player. Tony C, an amazing player, holds 2 records to this day. Fastest 100 home runs to 100 home runs in the American League. And he also holds the most home runs ever by a teenager at 24. He hit 24 home runs before his 20th birthday. Just an amazing player. This is obviously his 1971, one of his comeback years. We have Ken Hawk Harrelson in a PSA 8. Checklist, PSA 8. These are some of my, I have an 8.5 in the Topps rookies here. The short prints are something that I very much enjoyed collecting. I have an 8.5, 1971 Topps, Jerry Kreider, Russ Gibson. These are all the high numbers, short prints, some Mel Queen. Sorry about the glare. Dick Drago, he's the last card in the set. Pretty good pitcher. I have him in a 7 as well. Let's see. Short print, Tim Cullen, John Morris, you know, he's a short print. I like the 700s. I'll come back over here and just show you some of my other cards from, I won't go over every single description of every card. But this is, as I've explained and talked on these chats that we have from time to time, it's a set that I absolutely love, and a set that I'm always collecting. I have so many 71s. Like I said, I have nearly the entire. Sorry about that. Nearly the entire set, but a lot of it is raw. But I have to go through them all to pick them all out. I just wanted to get a handful of them here to show you some of my favorites. There's another 8.5. Tony Cloninger. He was actually a pitching coach for the Red Sox. Joe Pepitone. Like I said, most of these are 8s. Let me see if I can do something about the light here. That's a little bit better there without the light. Sorry about the glare. Eights. I'll get better at these videos as we go along, folks. This is only my third video. But as we well know, the 71s, for any vintage collector, the 71 is, I have some 7s here, is a very hard set to collect in good condition, really good condition, well centered. The black border presents a problem. Centering is always a problem with this. This is a story about these two cards here that the Carl Yastrzemski and Nolan Ryan, about 13 years ago, I got both of those cards for $220 combined. $220 for these two cards, which is a substantial increase in value. But I don't necessarily collect the cards for the value. I very, very rarely sell cards. But I do obviously I go to shows. I went to the National last year, got to meet some YouTubers, and enjoyed myself very much in Chicago. But like I said, I'm going to be doing some videos going forward about some of my collection. But I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of my 71s. I have I got a whole case of cards in here, plus what I have downstairs in my man cave. I'm in my dining room right now. But I have a bunch of these cards that I could showcase and tell stories about. I just wanted, like I said, to give a quick view of these cards. But that's all for today. Once again, hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is safe, and have a good day.